Alrighty, howdy neighbors and welcome back to Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. Last time we started on the class trial for Nagito. And he once again cannot make anything simple. Which are we open? Monami? There we go.
I'm Monami. By now there's nothing more for me to say.
Then leave.
Anyway, my chest is full of pride right now. Everyone is united against despair. They're totally awesome. That's why I'm gonna fight too. I will fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation. That's basically it.
Bye.
So if we're working together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this? In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Other possibilities. Huh.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but...
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds...
Are we finished already?
I feel like... it's possible that we overlooked something.
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
Exactly! We should cooperate at a time like this.
What if that was the spear? I don't know if anything actually did this, but if it does, it's the poison, idiot! I'm so irritated and we're spinning! Duct tape. Piece of blue paper. Do the poison.
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right?
Nah.
It's not the other wounds, right?
Nah.
With all those wounds... maybe he simply bled to death.
There's no way he burned to death.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
I agree with that!
Thank you, Sonia. Oh my god.
That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility. If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Poison? It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
I remember, when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange. Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Poison?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing. I see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
What does that mean?
But, even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
His mouth was covered with duct tape then. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible. Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Are there any left?
Hell no! No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
The answer's written on the warning label. I'm so tired. Thank you. I thought we had to start spelling again. I was about to have a conniption. Oh, thank you. I was gonna say easy obstacles, but here we are. You let me right up. You. God damn. Where is my aim? Where is my accuracy? Where did that go? New. 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 Hold on, let's see with the poison. It was in a gaseous state. Oh, we don't have 2 questions for this one? That kind of sucks. This is one of the more fun minigames for a class trial. Whoa! Hey! Ah. Oh god. Bye. What the hell? Oh, here we go, try again. It's easier than the other way, let's go. I would have failed this class trial. I'd be like, you got a D, see me after class. His news? Ah. Nailed it. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. I'm getting motion sick, don't fall.
It's all coming together! What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhaled?
It's written on the poison's warning label.
This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. The volatile is low. The liquid is very dangerous when vaporized.
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose!
He breathed that poisonous gas inside the warehouse? But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
Wait, what's this gas? Sprinklers.
I see! The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
Gaseous state is heavier than air for a certain minutes and is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it's possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications.
Of course! Hydrolysis! The chemical bonds that formed the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers!
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning.
Who wants to argue?
The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what? In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? Then enough already!
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, That still sounds like a suicide.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right. All the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
Again, we've only been doing this for like an hour, dude.
Well, but
What? There's still more?
I mean, not all the mysteries have been solved yet. Nagito's motive is still unclear. He commit just so he could kill every last one of us. At least his motive.
Hey,
It was okay.
what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
His motive, his malice. Really okay. Can we really finish this here?
There
Can't
might
be
have been an accomplice.
Chiaki, what did you just say?
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
I brought it. And it must have been left behind. The meat on the bone!
I see!
Die.
Are you talking about the container the poison was kept in?
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
He can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
I feel like it's secure by storing in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight.
The container probably melted in the fire.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate. Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible. I mean, an accomplice? It is just too...
Like, does that really matter all that much? I mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Ah, you're right. You're totally right. That's totally it.
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
You're late. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to get hurt anymore by hurting someone else. I'm just tired of doubting everyone else. I also feel that way. That's why I wanted to just rule it as Nagito's fault. To do that, nobody has to get hurt.
That's no good.
Huh?
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us. He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh?
Shut up.
The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga. Still, that's pretty messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right? Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is?
Yeah.
Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing, and we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
What's that feeling just now? That was brief. There was a really strong flash of light flashing through the back of my head. What if I said just now? I bring a clue. And there, I might be able to reach an answer. Please don't. I will logic dive until the cows come home. I don't want to spell. That was awful. I got the poison. I was thinking using the container was. I can't. Fire grenade. Oh my god, there's so many. Oh, what? Oh my god. not an A. Red. Nine M. Leave this A for normal, never mind. Oh, let's A real quick. I was dying, didn't even know.
I see. I got it.
Huh?
The fire grenades. Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone. Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place. As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse, they can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
Bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Hajime. Could it be?
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Seriously? That's impossible. Miss Sonia just said so, right?
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
Huh?
Right. I can finally use this.
I can prove it with this. Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
No, that is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room. We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
Did he use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping it.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in, and died, right?
God, I love when they use their talents. And ultimate luck is such a good talent to use for death.
So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide! Enough already!
You're right. If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
You're right.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
Thanks, Chiaki.
What did you say?
She got it.
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
Nope, there's doubt.
No, it's not.
Chiaki?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison.
Yep, go on, Chiaki.
So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison? When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
The horrifying truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
Damn. We all threw the grenades.
I see! Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
Yeah, I think so. When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse, the poison was deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
One of us.
What the heck?
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Hold on a sec. Then Nagito was...
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
You said so yourself! You said Nagito
Then who killed Nagito?
You mean, who's the actual killer, right?
Do you know?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade? It was Nagito.
I see! It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poisoned grenade?
Nagito.
I see! That was also Nagito.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
Makes him throw the poison.
Don't tell me. He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
It was a trap.
Use the light.
Trap?
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito. It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
Huh? Could it be... Was that Nagito's trap?
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do. And for that reason, he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades. Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
What the hell?
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point. All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison, and then...
Hold on! If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death. It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
Even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
Are you fucking serious?
That was his trap all along. Even the wounds all over his body, it was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened. His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve. He wanted to prove to us there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved. As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces. For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair. Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick. Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
It is my fault, because I told you all about the fire grenades. I am so sorry. Please vote me as the killer.
That's not the fucking issue here.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
But what should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
Who's the traitor?
It's impossible.
No, it's not.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we could make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
That's right! There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras! If Monokuma doesn't know, his trial doesn't count! Isn't that right?
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times. I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
Oh my god.
Please stop! I will never become queen!
How can you? I'm so jealous. I mean, how can you have such an awful power?
So, of course this trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
Yes, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
Is giving up all we can do?
No, it's too early to give up.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably... There's one way, I think.
Really?
Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning? I want to make sure my hunch is correct. Hajime, please.
Right. I'm gonna try it over yet. Oh, I don't have a kill Nagito. It should be within the trap you set up. And then I have to do it. Release the despair.
I got it. Let's do this then.
Closing argument. Really? An hour and a half trial? This is insane. Or switching to poison. How can be 3? Oh, I thought I died. Oh, wow. One of them tied up. I have the knife. Mouth. Come up with something. I don't have that one yet. Went to the warehouse. There's Nagito. Nothing before. Knife up on something, but don't have that one. Last stock. And then, yikes.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
This is so brutal.
The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda. He kept a specific item inside his cottage that he needed for his plan. Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon. Using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base, Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison. When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence, the blue aluminum seal on the grenade. With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory, and put it back with the rest of the grenades in the break room. The next morning, Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere.
The fact that everyone's the gray man.
While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse. In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door to the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it. From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion. First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord. Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand. In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up. As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand, he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear. But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream, he stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs. Finally, he propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade. He didn't just want us to think he was tied up, he also wanted us to think he'd been tortured. Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear. His plan still wasn't over. In fact, it was just about to begin. Meanwhile, we finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse.
Who is hugging someone?
But that was part of Nagito's plan. We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect. The panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain. Shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire-extinguishing grenades. We then aimed for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply. It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poisoned grenade that Nagito had prepared. The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere. The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor. There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness. Which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach. This is all the information related to Nagito's plan.
Octo's was Kazuichi, the one that's holding on to his head.
His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, Because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone. Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap. In conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity. This should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
Chiaki?
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
You say we just have to vote for someone?
No, it's the traitor.
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was? He said this to us earlier.
It's gonna be fine. I'm sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way Hope could lose. There's no hope could break through any despair. You never lose in a place like this. I gotta believe in you all. I believe in the time we spent together.
That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick. He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames. And he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart.
One of us is a
I
traitor.
want you to try to remember what that is.
Let's see.
Nagito believed in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
The time we spent together, I believe in you guys. I think I also believe in my ultimate luck. It's simply gonna be alright.
Guess the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
That's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
But, in his case, it was pretty remarkable, wasn't it? It almost seemed like he had blind faith in it.
You're right. The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
Didn't left threading at all. Little escape game that ended some Russian roulette. Russian roulette. It's the game where you load one ball into a gun, spin the cylinder, point it toward you, pull the trigger. But they did it. That's how you're supposed to play it. Suppose... Oh, it would be fun if I only used one bullet, huh? You just didn't want to be said. Huh? I started soon I thought you had to take out one bullet from the cylinder, so that's how I did it. You only had 1/6 chance of surviving. You're so alive. Well, the only thing I'm really good for is how lucky I am. You died? Oh, you did the same thing at the first killing happened at the old building near the hotel. And it was luck to be able to get cleaning duty just like you wanted. I kind of forgot about Taro. It's my luck. I just like to do my talent is trash. But I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know. With the red mark. There's someone called the ultimate lucky student. I'm feeling really lucky right now. The time Hajime said it wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty, just like you wanted.
But his luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
I just thought it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything. He factored in his belief in us, but for some reason he didn't factor in his own luck. No, there's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
What did he do?
You know, he wasn't just after anybody. He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the killer.
A target? Who?
The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it. That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student, and incorporated that luck into his plan. As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
You mean he left his plan to luck?
He risked his life for that?
He probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide this.
Who is it? Who's the target Nagito is after?
Yes, I already know it. The traitor.
I see! That's it? The traitor. Nagito was after the traitor, huh?
Then he relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the very end. all he could do was rely on his own luck.
Then, what he said in his video message.
With just any student handbook. Or disarm that bomb. Which is the traitor's student handbook. To be honest, I found out who the traitor was. I actually secretly monitored everyone's activity. But I'm a little annoyed that they never came forward.
So he was just bluffing.
Oh no, is it Chiaki? Am I gonna have to be devastated times 2? Because Chiaki just went for it.
That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
Then, just as Nagito said in the beginning, purpose was to weed out the traitor. Just believe in what Nagito said. I wish that answer was quicker. Because then, this took so damn long. Because we didn't believe
But
in
if
him.
he just wanted to out the traitor, he didn't have to go this far and make that person the killer. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that!
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair. That's something he'd say.
Mon ami, it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
And that concludes my argument. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
I was like to aim for the target. He didn't even know what he was aiming for. No way too unbelievable to actually have
The
me.
only thing we can do is believe.
If we don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our votes.
But even if we do believe, what should we do? I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now.
If, by chance, the traitor revealed themselves during that bomb scare, what would have happened? Would it have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
Huh?
But they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it.
I hate this game. God damn it, it's Chiaki.
Because they weren't created to do that.
God damn it, it's Chiaki.
Chiaki?
What's wrong, Chiaki? Get a hold of yourself!
That's why I want you guys to guess.
You want us to guess?
Yeah, I want you to guess.
What? What does that mean?
Who do you think it is, Hajime? Who do you think the Future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Why?
A traitor who can only interact with everyone as a traitor.
Why?
Because that's the nature of their existence. They can only exist as a traitor.
Seriously, why?
Who do you think is the traitor?
I hate you.
Hajime, please.
Thank you, Hajime. That is my feeling. I hate you.
It's... you? Chiaki, you're the traitor?
Please! Hold on!
Ah, you totally guessed right. Just as expected. Yep, you're correct.
I only have one good person at the end of this game. You take Gundam from me, and then immediately after you take Chiaki. Those are the two saving graces of this game. I didn't really care about anybody else. I didn't really care about Sonya that much.
I'm the traitor. The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all is me.
I can't wait to watch the movies based on Goodbye Despair, just so I can see what the hell is happening. Damn it. Why? It's nonsense. Why? Why does this make sense?
Hey, Chiaki. Are you being serious right now?
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right? Surely you must be joking.
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
What does this mean? You... Up till now... You've been tricking us?
What? We were not tricked! After all, we have been working together all this time. We have been helping each other all this time. Chiaki, being a traitor, being a member of that horrifying Future Foundation. That is obviously a lie!
Please, wait! The Future Foundation isn't what you think it is!
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
No, I have nothing more to say.
Why?
Because we already know the killer's true identity. So the only thing left to do is vote.
I don't want to vote. How come both my favorite characters were killers? Hold on. Does they have bad taste?
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet!
If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand. We cannot vote until we are satisfied. That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
It's weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that? Maybe... I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost. Hey, Hajime. Can you do me a small favor?
No.
Favor? Me?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
What? What are you saying? Why do I have to do that?
I want to explain everything to you guys, but... as I expected, that's rather difficult. That's why... the only thing I can do is plead with you. I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
I hate it here.
Whether I can prove it or not, that's not the problem. Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you. There's no way I can do that.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way. So please.
Looks like we gotta do what we can. It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming it.
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand, but...
She's not disguised at all! 'Cause Chiaki isn't the traitor.
Monami?
Too bad. I'm not part of the same group as that girl. I don't know anything about that girl at all.
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like that? You suck!
I've always been alone. I have no friends. Anywhere. That's why I have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
Hajime, you're going to listen to my request, right?
Damn it.
Chiaki isn't my friend. I hate Chiaki so much.
Hate you too. Me and Chuck's relationship. Proving it here. Is that the only way? Oh, hell yeah. Die.
Hajime, you stupid face! Let's all get along. I won't let you. Let's all get along. Burst open and mix. I can't lose.
How am I
Hajime,
doing
you
so
stupid
bad
face.
this time?
I won't let you.
That sucked. What happened? Why did I do so bad?
This is my... We will never give up!
Hajime,
I hate you. Hajime, you stupid face! Let's all get along. I won't let you. Let's all get along. Burst open and mix. can't lose! Hajime, you stupid face! I won't let you! First open and mix! I'll lower your grade! Disappear! Hajime, you stupid face!
Can't see.
Let's all get along! I'll lower your grade! Hajime, you stupid face! Let's all get along! I won't let you! Let's all get along! First open and mix! I can't lose! Hajime, you stupid face! I won't let you! First open and mix! I'll lower your grades! Jockey and I aren't best friends!
Oh,
This is the end!
I don't read. That
We
sucks.
investigated Nagito's cottage. I discovered a notebook with the new Sami logo on it. That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
I don't know! I don't know!
Don't tell me. Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring it here today.
So sudden?
Give me that notebook!
Hey, one, I was able to talk to everyone for the first time. Monokuma showed up. Things turned bad. Number 2, Yaku's the leader. A lot of things happened today, so I was tired.
What is this? Is this Monami's diary?
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Nagito was probably looking for that too. So that might be why he stole the notebook. But you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. Of course, Nagito wouldn't know either. However, it's different for me.
You know?
It took me this long, but I finally understand.
The truth is, I must have already known it the moment I found the notebook. I didn't want to turn my eyes from... I wanted to turn my eyes from the truth it contained. And I clearly know it. Can't help but know.
First of all, this isn't Monami's diary. Apparently she can't write.
Then the one who wrote this is...
Someone connected to Monami. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monami?
Is it evidence that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monami?
But how would you know who the traitor is from that?
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know.
Final dead room.
In the notebook, there was a specific entry.
Day 16. We've been in front of us for 3 days. Everyone was hungry and on edge. I tried to go to the final dead room. Probably panicking because no one believes him.
There it is. It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room, but the only one who knew that.
Threatening game here. Let's go to the Octagon place, right? The exit should be... I finally did it. I finally figured out where the exit is. I can get out. Let's finally get out. You can't do that. You shouldn't go in there. You won't find what you're looking for.
That's right. The only person who knew that is... Chiaki. That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
There must be some mistake. I mean, if Chiaki is the traitor, what was all that time we spent with her? Was that all a lie too?
Miss Sonia.
Chiaki is... She is being controlled by Monokuma. That is why we should help her.
I'm not satisfied either. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
It's really stupid to be fighting over something like this. With no expression on her face, Chiaki walked over to the bomb stuff, saying a word. Handbook out of her pocket. Without hesitation, she swiped it in the card reader. Looks like I was wrong.
Now that you mention it, Chiaki immediately went to the card reader with her handbook.
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the traitor's handbook.
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake. That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
She knew? That is a mistake! That must be a mistake! Why are you saying such things? Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
Of course not.
I will not believe it! I refuse to believe Chiaki is a traitor! There is just no way!
I don't want to believe it either. I don't want to believe it.
Then nobody will be saved.
Oh my god, we're still going! Oh my god, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Sonia.
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not! The only person who knew it was a fake was me, when I tried to detonate it!
Unless you know a whole lot about bombs,
No, Monokuma knew.
there's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
Believe it, but would have to remove the flash she's showing us.
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not! The only person who knew it was a fake was me, when I tried to detonate it!
You got it
Damn it!
wrong.
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not! The only person who knew it was a fake was me, when I tried to detonate it!
Unless you know a whole lot about bombs, there's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
Chiaki is not the—
When we were trying to turn, didn't Chiaki use the...
If she's a traitor, there's no way Chiaki— If that bomb was fake, the only person who knew— Me, when I tried to detonate it!
Monokuma
Unless you
knew.
know a whole...
There's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
Oh my god. Why am I so bad at this game? Yeah. I'm getting irritated. Bomb 5. No. No. No, no, no. No. Sonia secretly used one of the bomb's military base in the ancient ruins in front of the bomb with fake. Monami was apparently peeking the whole time. Oh no, fake however. I never put that fake to anyone. Okay, right. What?
Damn it!
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to
Sonia's
turn
account.
off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card...
If she's a traitor, There's no way Chiaki— If that bomb was fake, the only person who knew it was me,
Was
when I
you.
tried to—
Unless you know a whole lot about... There's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
Damn it!
Well, that's...
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn... Didn't Chiaki use the card...
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
Bella, don't say something that doesn't make any sense.
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
This one is gonna hurt. Handbook. Don't forget about that.
Chiaki is not the—
When we were trying to turn, didn't Chiaki use the—
If she's a traitor, there's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake—
Me, when I tried to detonate it.
No, it's wrong because it was there.
That's not it.
There it is. That was just sad. That's not it.
That's not it. Sonia shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake. Monami was also there when you found out the bomb at the military base wasn't real. You said so yourself.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
Chiaki heard about it from Monami. That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Since I've been found out, I'll just confess. The reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was a fake was because if I had said that, I would have had to explain how I heard about it from Monami.
I do not want to hear that!
Oh, wow. Oh, no. Girly.
Enough already. Please do not say another word.
This is a tragic class trial.
I do not want this anymore. I am so very tired of doubting people.
So valid.
Sonia.
And just because she knew the bomb was a fake does not mean we should decide she is the traitor!
Oh, God. What am I supposed to do here?
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor! If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too! After all, I also knew the bomb was fake!
I can't cut anymore. There's Becky pretty badly. I don't have enough words if I counter her right away. So for Sonia's words.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor! If that counts as evidence,
Damn it!
even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor! If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too! After all, I also knew the bomb was fake!
Knowing it was a fake isn't the problem. What matters is who told her. What matters is that she heard about it from Monami.
This sucks.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake! That someone is Monokuma! Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island. Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake. If so, you cannot decode Monami and Chiaki were working together!
Oh.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake! That someone is Monokuma!
Correct.
Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island. Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand!
I guess we're just clicking our tongue at this point. This sucks.
You're right. Monokuma probably knew the bomb was a fake. But Monokuma shouldn't have told anyone either.
And why did Nagito obtain the bomb he used? I wonder. I'm gonna give you guys a hint. And you should know it wasn't from the military base. We were told the bombs are all fakes. I already know that. You should have said so earlier. I thought I'd keep quiet before Shadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just not telling you the first time. Oh, I feel so relieved.
That... Monokuma may have just been lying!
He doesn't lie.
No, he won't lie at times like this. You already know that.
Hajime, are you going to believe Monokuma over Chiaki?
That's not it.
Chiaki doubted herself.
It's just, even if Chiaki is the traitor, is it really okay to vote for her?
She said to.
That basically just means we have to believe in Nagito's luck, right?
That's not it.
Are you telling us to trust his luck? Are you telling us to entrust our lives to that bastard?
There's no way I can believe in Nagito.
I'm telling you, that's not it. We shouldn't believe in Monokuma or Nagito. We have to believe in Chiaki.
Huh?
It doesn't matter who the traitor is. Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that's not the Chiaki I know. I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time. That Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life. So the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't, nobody's going to be saved.
Damn it.
Hey, can you listen to me a little?
I will.
There's nothing to be sad about, you know? 'Cause this is different from what happened before. Unlike before, you guys don't have to stay alive by doubting someone. You guys can stay alive by believing in me.
Are you telling us to believe in you and sacrifice you? That is just too cruel.
I'm sorry.
Chiaki!
Monami, I'm sorry too. You're probably gonna get scolded by a lot of different people for this, but still, I want to protect everyone by any means. And I'm happy that I'm able to do that.
It's not up to me to decide whether that's right or wrong. However, I believe it's truly amazing that you were able to think like that. We could even call this a miracle.
Hey, what have you two been talking about? Everyone's jaws are dropping, you know?
I'm fine.
I know. It's voting time, right?
No.
Hey, Chiaki.
You don't have to worry. Believe in me, and cast your vote.
I'm not worried about dying.
Damn it! Why did it end up like this?
I'm gonna get an F in this class trial, I know that, but God. You can tell which ones were just questions, by the way. $80 coins. I don't care. It's not fair. Listen to everyone else. There's no way I can agree to this. Emptiness, loneliness, sadness. Most of all, I'm ashamed of my weakness. But even so, I have to move forward. If we believe in the person who is urging us forward, then we have to start walking. And believe with as much hope as possible in what lies ahead. I hate it here.
Even so.
I have to pick someone else. This isn't for cheers. I'm feeling just as bad as I did with Gundam. I'll all rise. Man, I'm pooped. Go ahead and announce the result. The traitor from the Future Foundation and Nagito Komaeda's killer is Chiaki Nanami.
Damn it!
Are you serious? That was correct?
Yeah.
Not that Chiaki was the traitor. Not that Nagito's crime depended entirely on his luck. Everything was true.
Damn it.
Plus, that means that bastard managed to pull it off.
Congratulations, everyone.
Don't congratulate me. I don't want it.
Damn it.
Stupid. I celebrated it all.
Damn it!
Chiaki, let me ask you one more time. Are you really part of the Future Foundation? Agent that organized and brought us all to this island, is that really your true identity?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
Please don't voice act right now, I swear to God.
What?
That is...
I cannot believe it, even though I do not want to believe it. There is no choice but to believe, right?
I'm sorry.
It would have been better if I could have said it sooner. But I couldn't say it no matter what.
'Cause
I can't betray the Future Foundation. Can't betray.
well,
Even if you want to fly, you can't, right? Even if you want to swim where you please, you can't, right? It's the same for me. Due to the nature of my existence, I will never be able to betray Future Foundation. What the heck? But in the end, you did something similar. What you did was no different than sharing your secret identity. You are right.
Why?
Another time to be laughing.
Well,
Strangely enough, I don't have any regrets. In fact, I'm somewhat happy. I was able to think. I wanted to protect everyone. That's why I feel proud of my actions.
Ah,
Still saying things that I don't get, but if we ask you anything, you're just not gonna answer, right? Like, we ask you if you were Future Foundation and stuff.
I'm sorry.
That is...
Even if you were a traitor, you never betrayed us. Chiaki, you will always be our friend, even now. We cannot blame you for this. That's why you do not need to apologize.
yeah.
The traitor was revealed, and Chiaki lost. In the end, all went according to Nagito's plan, huh?
Like,
About that, really Nagito's goal. It was okay to say that he was trying to find the killer and eliminate them. If that wasn't it strange? Strange.
so.
I mean, we nearly lost, right? If Chiaki hadn't said anything, we definitely would have lost. You raise a good point. That's exactly it. Though Nagito said that he would weed out the traitor, he never said he would kill the traitor. Well,
Yes, indeed.
congratulations! You successfully stopped Nagito's plan. I mean, Nagito's plan was to reveal the traitor. And kill everyone else besides the traitor.
Huh?
Kill everyone else besides the traitor. That's what he just said.
Are you serious?
That was Nagito's goal.
Huh?
Why would you do something like that? Of all the former plan where only the traitor would survive? Bastard really that twisted.
Nope.
It's okay. Okay, what?
Well,
I mean, it's not just Nagito's fault. If the circumstances had been different, probably wouldn't have taken things so far.
Chiaki! You really are a kind-hearted person.
You think so?
I wonder where you got that personality from.
perhaps.
Maybe our mom, maybe our dad and our big brother. What you think? Dad and big brother.
Hey, come on now.
We're gonna talk about family all of a sudden. I'm like ripping off Teru Teru.
I can't lose, and I cannot lose to Chiaki. Just like Chiaki and everyone else, even if I know the fight I cannot win. I must try to retaliate.
Huh?
Retaliate?
I will no longer let you do as you please.
Stupid! Stop! What are you doing?
What is happening here?
As they say, we shall die together.
He's self-destructed.
What'd you say?
What is going on?
Huh?
Monokuma,
No!
I'm dead.
Ah!
A new one came out. Phew. Man, that surprised me. I didn't have a spare. I would have died.
I can't lose. Not yet. I'm not done yet.
That's...
If I don't beat you, nobody can live in peace.
Stop it, I say! I'm sorry, I lose! Forgive me!
Hey! Not yet.
I realize that right now. I'm gonna be destroyed.
I won't forgive you.
Of course not. I think so. You will be destroyed. I will be the one to protect my
I
students.
won't let you.
I protect them with my life. On you.
Hey! Now then, how many of you are there? Might as well come out all at once.
Ooh, how exciting!
Not that much. Just around into the 60th. What did you say?
What?
A million?
1,
10, 100, 1,000, 10,000. Forgot 100,000. 1 million, 1 billion, 1 trillion, 1 quadrillion. Jump ahead. 1 to the 52nd, 1 to the 56th, and then 10 to the 60th. It's 10 to the 60th power.
Hey!
After all this, you're still joking around.
You have quite a daring spirit.
Too bad!
Except I'm not joking. What are you even saying anymore? Didn't you see that scene? While you're doing this, my clothes are continuously and endlessly created. Monaco manufacturing facility.
That's wrong! Those are just stuffed animals.
That's right. I checked them with my own hands, they're just plushies.
Damn it!
He's bluffing. Monami, finish him off.
Hey,
He's just a plushie. As long as you give the Monokuma personality. It's a fully fledged Monokuma. What you say? No, it's possible. Not even magic.
Could it be? Have you already obtained that much power?
Hey!
Hold on. You bring up magic so suddenly, we're getting confused. What do you mean magic in the technological sense? I don't understand this at all.
Hey!
What's going on? Don't tell me. They're not gonna call it magic or something. I don't really care how you interpret it.
In the end, even if Monami risks her life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 60 strong! There's no value in that life you're risking. So how about this? This overwhelming despair! Does it make you dizzy from excitement? What's this?
Early monies are enough to challenge my army. 10 to the 60th. You don't have to say anything. I know. Let's just say we must have 10 more left, right? I know everything. I'm the conqueror of the new world.
I can't lose! Don't give up. Even if I have no choice of winning,
It's okay, Monami. Well,
Not about giving up, you know.
let's believe in them.
Let's believe in everyone and turn the rest to them.
Right?
Damn it.
The hell's going on? I do not know for certain, but the only thing I can say is
Please listen!
Monokuma is the enemy of the Future Foundation.
Like,
Does that mean it's another organization that's our enemy beside the Future Foundation?
this is bad.
We're in a situation because we're caught up in a dispute between these two organizations?
Damn it!
Alright, that's it. Let's just leave this talk for later. Because this punishment time's gonna start. Hold on, just a little more time.
Shing!
To wait or not to wait? That's the question. What would you cause the most despair? Now that's the real question. If you think about it, you know, right? No way I'd wait. But I haven't.
I'm sorry.
Hajime. Regardless, there's nothing else I could say. I'm not allowed to say anything more than I already have. Not that I...
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
For Chiaki Nanami, the ultimate gamer.
Special bleeding service!
And Monami, too.
Huh?
Why even Monami?
Hmm.
It's just a 2-4 special. I could have killed that thing anytime I wanted since she's not a student. And also, I don't need anybody to defy me anymore.
Uh-huh.
And also, I remember now.
Sorry.
I'm an only child.
That is...
What is that?
It's okay. Even if I'm here, be burned anyway. Not just that. I decided to believe in everyone.
You guys, I'm sorry about so many things.
I don't want to hear it, Chiaki. I don't. I'm so upset. How dare you?
I'm sorry for lying to you. I'm sorry. I couldn't protect you to the very end.
How dare you die? How dare you?
Just one last time, let me say something that makes me sound like a teacher.
To be fair, you didn't even do that in the first place, Monami.
There's no need to be a hero. You don't have to force yourself just to make people acknowledge you. When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone. But still, it doesn't have to be like that. Even if people don't acknowledge you, you just have to be someone that you can be proud of. 'Cause you yourself are your biggest supporter. If you can learn to love yourself, that love will continue to support you for the rest of your life. Love, love.
Love, love. Oh.
Bye, everyone. It's okay. A shining future will always be waiting for you. It's true. It's absolutely true. because I know.
No, Chiaki.
Bye-bye. Please don't forget about your teacher.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
I hate it here. Take Gundam, you take Chiaki. Chiaki has been found guilty. Time for punishment. You too, Monami. Oh, all of her bodies too? Oh, wow! Basis Red Coin. Ultimate Gamer Chiaki Nanami's execution. Oh no. Space Invaders. So he's just destroying all of Monami's bodies so she can't come back. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Oh, Pac-Man. Wow, wow, wow. Oh no, it's Tetris. Oh god. Why did they build it like that? Oh. Monami's gone. Why is there 3 blocks? A stack of 3 when it should always be 4. Bye, Chiaki. I feel like Gundam's execution was worse. For me, personally. Chiaki's was brutal. Until the very end, I couldn't look away from Chiaki's final moments. Realizing it, I'd fallen to my knees. The paralysis spread throughout my body. I kind of felt it too. It's over. It just had to end. Before I could ask what I needed to ask, before I could say what I needed to say, Chiaki vanished before my eyes. I didn't even tell her thank you. If I said that, she'd have been comforted a little. After she was executed as a traitor, she'd have been comforted a little. I don't know. My chest just hurts.
I don't believe it!
Good gracious, that was such a big surprise. As for Chiaki, she regularly took on the role of a point man during the class trials. As a Nagito too.
What?
Not only was she the traitor, she was Nagito's killer too.
Phew!
Ah well, don't worry about it. There won't be any more situations where you'll need to rely on them.
Huh?
What do you mean? Now that annoying rabbit's gone as well. All the obstacles that have been keeping us stuck on this island are completely gone.
Hey!
Are you serious? We can really leave this island?
I shall now present!
Congratulations, with that I shall announce the end of the killer school trip. For you 5 who survived up until now, I shall give you the right to graduate.
Whew!
Thank you for all your hard work. Are you really okay with that?
Hmm?
What do you mean? Still 2 days left. Starting like usual self. We'll be setting things up for another killing happens right away. You're right. Stop it. What are you saying? Mr. Monokuma changed his mind. Also, you said you 5. Like you're emphasizing that part. Number of people matter more than the remaining time. That's why you're saying it's the end already. Even though there's still 2 days left, right?
Huh?
It matters that there are 5 people left. You're planning to make a volleyball team?
Stupid fool!
You need 6 people for volleyball. Just stay quiet, say something. What's your actual purpose? You're an enemy, and an enemy of the Future Foundation. What's your true identity?
Hey,
The Future Foundation is a world ender. Then I will end the new world that the Future Foundation has created.
no.
You just have to look forward to the rest after the countdown ends. That time is almost reached 0. If it reaches 0, anything could happen. Future Foundation's lame plan will be nothing but weather bubbles.
Hey,
When that time comes, you'll know everything. You'll see all your questions answered in one go. That's gonna give me a headache. And then, you guys will find out for yourselves just how messed up this new world is.
Hey!
A new world. Don't say... Oh, I was saying all... Oh my god, I cannot read. I was saying new shit all of a sudden.
yep.
Well, just stay by the remaining 2 days until the countdown reaches 0 as a bonus. While you're at it, you should enjoy your life on the tropical island to the fullest. Once you leave this island, your helpless lives back home are waiting for you. I hate it here. Monokuma's boisterous laughter carried for what felt like forever. Her questions or words or sadness simply ignored. The laughter just kept going forever. What we did afterward, honestly, it doesn't matter at all. I'm in my cottage, for the time being, and fell asleep. I woke up. My will to move my body didn't come back. That's why I didn't look like anything that happened up till now. I didn't think about what was gonna happen. I was praying that nothing else would happen. I would dip into my sheets, as I was trying to hide. Doing so, I was somehow trying to enjoy the long day. And the sun finally set. It felt abnormally long. Just when you spend it praying for nothing to happen. It reminds me, I haven't heard from Monokuma's announcement. I guess it isn't needed anymore. Is everything really gonna end? What is everything anyway? How far? How much is everything? We leave this island. Is everything gonna end? Still so much we don't know. The school life memories, about Future Foundation, Hopes Academy, Monokuma's true purpose. We'll really end this and turn our back on all of that. Not just that. If we're really leaving, where are we going? Hopes Academy? That was my last night at Jabberwock Island. The place where my worries didn't even matter. Everything was about to end. Eight hours, 55 minutes. Like I had a fun dream somehow. I think it was about my childhood. That I was able to face the day with someone happier feeling than usual. That's right, this is the last day. According to Monokuma. Then my body shuddered. I opened my eyes, gripped by a fear that I had never felt before. Fear that I had abandoned in this world. Completely utterly alone. Nobody left on this island. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Wakane, Sonia. Everyone was gone and I couldn't find them anywhere. They couldn't believe in anything. Everything in this world was nothing but lies. No college, desperate to escape the fear. Out of the cottage, desperate to escape the fear. Rush out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. Hey, whoa, rush out of the cottage, just desperate to escape that fear. What did I say? What did I say? Very beginning, simulation. I rushed out of the cottage desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage desperate to escape. I want it to be known that I was right this entire time. At the cottage, I randomly ran into her.
Hello there.
How'd you make good timing? I mean, what do you mean?
See?
Remember Nakato's video message we found in the factory? Yes, we were dealing with the bomb, Marcus. What about it?
Well,
I think there was more to that message inside the laptop.
yep.
I was able to see it until the day or so had passed. I think we locked my timer. Did he set it up so we wouldn't be able to watch it after the class trial? Or did I?
Perhaps.
I don't plan to leave this as a will. Into the will. Where's it right now? Playing it in the restaurant and watch it together. Where the restaurant got it? I'm gonna end this here, because what is happening? Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you later.